Yo, what's poppin', my people? It's your boy Crooks the Great, back at you guys with another banger of a UFC 4 video. And in today's video, we're going to be using one of the most underutilized fighters in the UFC 4 Bantamweight division, and that's Rob Font. Now, when this guy got dropped in, I believe, one of the first early patches, everybody used him. But after his losses to Cheeto and Jose Aldo, I feel like people just jumped ship. They abandoned him because his power got lowered down to about 87. But he's still a very, very good fighter if you know how to use him. So in this video, I'm going to be kind of showing you guys how I use him, because I use him really, really heavy still in the Bantamweight division. Now in the first fight, we're going up against Cheeto here, as you can see. This is actually pre-patch Cheeto, pre-fighter update Cheeto. So he has 90 power, so I do know that in this fight. We're utilizing the good movement of Rob Font. He has really, really good footwork, as well as excellent boxing combinations. He has the highest level boxing combinations that you can have on the game, which is level 5. So he can launch every single combination known to man in UFC 4. So here we're trying to press the pace, but you see, once I'm getting the damage in, I'm scooting back and I'm getting in and out. I'm not just going to stand in front of Cheeto, just because, like I said, that power is at 87. So you kind of have to try to use him how you would use somebody like a Max Holloway, or a more better like Nick Diaz. High volume, but you can't just stand in the pocket with him either. You want to get your damage and then get out of there and try to catch somebody with a counter. So as you can see, we're pressing the pace a little bit. This guy caught me with a clean combination. We catch him with an uppercut right there as he was going down to the body. He's moving his head around pretty crazy right there. But so far, so good. We're landing a lot of damaging shots and not eating too many heavy ones in return. Right there, hit us with a good slip straight. Try to crack him with a 3-punch combination, but we missed. He's feinting off that front kick, so we got to be prepared with the minor step if he does launch that out. But you see, I'm mixing up the body combinations like right there, then go back up to the head. And that's how you have to fight with Rob Font. You really, really do. You have to mix up body combinations as we hit him with another clean uppercut, because the guy, I guess, didn't learn from the first time. So we got 2 rocks just off him going to the body. He's taking our time. Ooh, that head kick honestly should have landed, but our shoulder was in the way. Nice body kick by my opponent right there. Double jabbing into the body straight. Crack him with a good straight as he was going down to the body again. Pushing the pace. Getting in his face just a little bit because I know I do have him hurt. But specifically against guys like Cheeto, it's going to take a lot to get him out of there, because he does have a 96 chin, so I know that. So I'm not really trying to overcommit on the damage. Hit him with a good hook as he was slipping. Breaking his block down, knock him down right there, but we're not going to jump into his guard. Go down to the body. Try to hit him, almost hit him with a slip straight. Now just jabbing into that block, knock him down with a good 3-piece right there. Hurting him, trying to break that block down. But this guy, I could sense this guy's feeling the pressure, because he's just holding up his block and it's getting broken. But that's the end of the first round. Now, very, very solid first round. That's about as well as a first round with Rob Font as you can really get. We got a lot of damage in. We landed some heavy, heavy shots, and we didn't eat any damage coming back. And that's the most important thing with Rob Font if you're going to use him. You have to get the damage and then get out of the way. You can't just stand in front of somebody, especially with the post-patch or post-fighter update, Cheeto Vera and Piotr Jan, Jose Aldo. You can't go power for power with those guys. See, we get a good rock off right there, ripping him down to the body, hurt him right there. Now we can mix it up, get that clean body KO with the nice combinations. But with that being said, clean first fight. Let's go ahead and jump into the second fight that I do have for you guys here on the video. Now here we are, guys. We are in the second fight, and this time we are taking on Jose Baldo, who is actually a pretty good player, high-level player. But this is the post-patch, our post-fighter update, Cheeto Vera. So this is the 94 power Cheeto Vera that we're taking on here with Rob Font. So not only are we fighting Marlon Vera. So not only are we taking on a better Cheeto, but we're also taking on a higher skill opponent here in this matchup. So the game plan is still pretty much the same. We're going to try to get that damage in and get out and just try to land smart, high IQ shots. So unlike the last guy, he threw out that oblique kick. So we got to be careful. Even though Rob Font does have a good switch stance, we don't want to eat too many of those and get our power lowered down more than it already is. So here we're just trying to mix up the combinations. We're not using too much movement. Still popping out that high level jab that Rob Font does have. Catch him with a good double jab into it straight to the body. He's switching stances a lot, which is going to free up that body kick. That rear body kick that Marlon Vera does have. So we need to be aware of eating those as well. Nice front kick by my opponent right there. And there's that roundhouse kick to the body. So we're just trying to take our time. Double jabbing. Breaking the block down. And when he overextends on his combinations, that's when we really want to make him pay. Like right there. He threw an oblique kick at the wrong range. We made him pay with a straight. But he came back with a nice rear body uppercut. Misses on this lunging straight. But notice how I'm taking my time. I'm not rushing and just standing in front of Chito Vera. It's not what you want to do. So if you guys are like high pressure fights that just want to be inside the pocket, I'd highly recommend you don't use Rob Font. Unless you already know you're better than your opponent. I highly really wouldn't recommend it. So here we close the distance with the jab. Nice straight right there off of the block by him. Just catching him, touching him with that jab. Breaking down that block, going down to the body. Catch him right there with a good jab uppercut into a body hook. So we're just mixing up the cadence of our strikes. Which I know I've talked to you guys a lot about in other videos. Especially in a lot of my striking videos. You have to switch the cadence of your combinations. You just can't fight at the same pace every single time. Especially if you're fighting with somebody like Rob Font. So we're trying to change it up. We're not eating too much damage, but we just need to be careful not to get countered. Hit him with a good jab straight to the body. Popping off that jab, catching him with the straight. Nice pull counter right there by him, but he didn't get any damage off. We avoid that oblique kick. Going down to the body. Switching stances just to give him a different look. Just want to keep him on the edge of his seat, not knowing what we're trying to do. So moving out, utilizing the good lateral footwork of Rob Font, breaking that block down. Catch him with a good hook. Go to the body. Nice rear uppercut right there by him. Caught us. We need to retreat. Let that head health rebuild back up. And that's going to be the end of the first round. Now, we did eat a lot more damage in this first round than we did in the last fight. But that's okay. We still were able to crank out a high volume of strikes and win that round, even though I was, for the most part, fighting off my back foot. So in the second round, we're going to try to continue to switch up the cadence. We switched to southpaw to give him that different look like we talked about in the first round. Hit him with a good straight. Tries to pop out that kick, but he misses. We launch off a four-piece, break that block down. Double jabbing. He misses on the kick. We make him pay with a nice clean body hook. Catch him with a double jab into a straight. Now I'm starting to mix it up and I'm starting to pick up the tempo a little bit. Just giving him that nice change just to see how he reacts. He's not reacting too well. He's not really blocking his body. He's just holding his block up. Double jabbing into the straight. Breaks the block down. Nice combination right there by him. He's starting to notice the change of pace, so he pops out that front kick just to get us to retreat. Now we're just taking our time. We're resetting. We're letting that head health go all the way back up. He pushes us back, so we circle off. Right there with Rob Font. He stopped us with a nice calf kick, though. So we got to fight our way out of that corner. Double jabbing into a straight again. He tries to launch off that combo, so we go down to the body. That lunging straight misses, so we switch back to orthodox, which is Rob Font's primary stance. So here we're just taking our time in the pocket. Hit him right there with a clean three-piece. Tries to go with that double uppercut, anticipating the body punches. So now I know I can potentially set up that pull counter off of the feint to the body. Nice teep kick right there by him. Misses on the calf kick, though. So now we're just taking our time, pushing forward when I feel like I can land. Right, nice jab hook right there by him. Now we're exchanging in the pocket because he is starting to get a little more damage than I would like. The counter right there, nice block counter uppercut right there by him. Does a lot of damage. And Rob Font's chin isn't the best after that update either. So that's one thing. That's a big reason why people don't use him, is his power and his chin. So you can't eat too much shots. Now we're double jabbing. We're fighting back. Nice oblique kick right there. Just taking our time. Starting to pick up the tempo. Catch him with a clean 3-piece. We're standing in the pocket. We're just taking that wristo, and it pays off because we dropped him right there because he tried to throw a kick at a wrong range. Now we have him. We're trying to swarm him. Hurt him again right there. Going down to the body. And this is really where we want to try to put the high volume of Rob Font on display. Keeping him trapped in that corner. Breaking that block. Knock him down right there. And that might be it. And we were able to get the win. And that guy was so mad that we had him in that much trouble that he actually did rage quit. But that's how you use Rob Font. That's how you have to fight with Rob Font. And I would highly recommend you guys use this guy. Just use him in the right way. But that's it for the video, guys. If you guys did enjoy this video and this video was helpful for you guys on how to use Rob Font, make sure to slap that like button. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to slap that subscribe button as well. I do post UFC 4 content on this channel a lot. But until the next video, guys, take it easy, be safe, enjoy the rest of your guys' day, afternoon, evening, depending on where you guys are watching this from. And I'll see you guys in the next video.